Hi guys, I'm Allison McNamara. Welcome to Popsugar Girls Guide. For today's DIY, I'm getting you ready for music festival season and summer because we are making ombre button-ups. Let's get started. So here's what you'll need: a button down, dye, scissors, and a bucket of water. So the first step is to get your button down. Here's the thing, it is hot during those summer months, especially if you're going to Coachella or Bonnaroo. So I have a long sleeve shirt here, and I'm actually gonna cut off the sleeves to make it a sleeveless button down. And here's a tip, if you do decide to cut off your sleeves, you can actually leave them kind of messy. I made my cutting kind of uneven, at first not on purpose, but it ended up looking pretty cool. So something to keep in mind. So now it's time to make our solution. You actually don't need a bucket that big of water since we're only ombreing the top part of our shirt. For the dye, I'm using RIT, Right Liquid Dye in navy, because I think the navy will be a really nice contrast to the cream shirt. You always want to double check the back of the bottle, but what I'm going to do is use about a quarter of this bottle for this much water, because I want it to be really dark and saturated. The whole point of this DIY is to get a very severe ombre line, like the girls who have the really dramatic hair, so you don't want it to fade in. So you're gonna take it from the top up, and I want it to be about to midway through the armpits, right here, in a really straight line. And I also like to fold the top part of it so you make sure it doesn't accidentally fall in there, because knowing me, that would happen. Take it like this, and just slowly start to dip it into our dye. So you really want to use your best judgment, and it depends on how deep you want your color. I want to get my navy purple as deep as possible, so I'm going to leave it in there for about 3 to 5 minutes. If you want it lighter, you can easily take it out right away. All right, I'm really happy with this. So as you can see, we are basically done with our ombre top. Since we want to keep the dye on the bottom, if you think about it logically, you can't hang it to dry the other way around. So what I suggest doing is taking it outside and hanging it on a skirt hanger. That way it dries like this. Then once you've let it dry overnight, throw it in the washing machine and make sure you get all that excess dye out of it so it doesn't stain your other clothes, and then it's ready to wear. So as I hold this, I hope you guys enjoyed this DIY and have a great time at Coachella this summer and watch more of our DIYs for inspiration. I'll see you later.